What if I tell you that the 90% of your success, your career, your love life does not come from the degree, the skills, not even from the money, but it comes from how you make people feel. So in this video, we are going over the 6 social skills that will give you the instant charisma and make you the interesting person in the room. So without wasting time, let's dive in. Number 1, embrace the cringe. We all have that fear of being cringe, being judged, and being not accepted. Like we all have the chatter in mind that what if they think I'm stupid, what if they think I'm weird, what they will say about me, what if they not accept me. But here's the truth you need to hear. Your version of the cringe is someone else's version of the courage. That quirky laugh, the way you talk, the way you deliver the joke, your gestures, your bold outfit, the fact that you are clumsy and funny, and those very things can really inspire other people. They make you authentic, they make you real, and real is rare. Those things signals that you are not trying to copy someone else and you are not trying to be someone else, but you and yourself. You are being authentic, and that authenticity is really magnetic. How you will go ahead and practice being cringe in real life? Stop asking for the validation from outside. Like, stop asking people that what is wrong, what is right, what to do, what to not do, when to do, what to do, and why not to do, why to do, and everything. Like, stop seeking the scale of self-worth from other people. Decide your self-worth by your own self and do accordingly. Secondly, make your own scale. Like, decide what is important for you, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel worthy, what makes you feel authentic, and what is that one thing that you will regret if you don't do. What is the one thing that you will never regret if you do, and so on, and stick to it. Remember one thing, your life won't give you the same opportunity another time. So stop caring of others' opinion and go bonanza. Do it. Stop caring of others. You won't regret of doing that, but you will always regret of not doing those things. Do whatever feels right to your heart and authentic to your heart. Thirdly, if you are going to any social gathering, don't ask yourself that if they like me or not. Instead, ask that if I will like them or not. Number 2, compliment the behavior, not just the looks. We all know that giving compliments can really break the ice, can make the connection. Even when you are meeting at first time and you are meeting the 15th time or more than that. But here's an issue. Most of the compliments are superficial. They are based on looks, their physical appearance, and their outfits, and all of that outcome things. And that is why I want to take you one step further, the behavioral based compliments. Like, there's a psychological study done by the University of Pennsylvania which says that the character based praise, like if you compliment someone's kindness, thoughtfulness, and effort, it will create more emotional closeness than any surface level compliment can ever do. Kindness, curiosity, humor, and patience are the emotional strength which are mostly ignored by most of the people. If you give the compliment based on these emotional strengths, then that will make them feel good. That will make them feel seen, noticed, and observed. That signals that you can really see beyond their looks, their appearance. That signals that you really respect the efforts and course of actions and behavior of other person. Here's how you can do is, firstly, notice and call out the intention and the effort, not just the outcome. Instead of saying you look pretty today, you can say that you really put the effort and thought in your look, and that just really reflect in your personality. Basically, validate that intention, creativity, and care someone has put in that effort. Notice and appreciate the work which has been done behind the scene. Skill number 3, start and rule. There's a psychological concept called primary recency effect, which is a concept of cognitive psychology, which says that people tend to remember and memorize the beginning and the end of the conversation most clearly and most probably. This basically means that the entries and the exits play the crucial and important role than you ever think. Here's what I need you to practice. Firstly, enter with energy, not urgency. Whether it is call, conversation, or a social gathering, just enter and take a pause, take a deep breath, think about it, and greet with the presence, the essence, and the authenticity. Make eye contact, make smile, and start the conversation. Let other people know that you have arrived. Secondly, leave with the high note. Like before exiting, share the moment of appreciation. Whether it could be a joke, the genuine things like it was nice meeting, and give the overall gratitude and show the gratefulness that you carry. Also, answer this question like how I want people to feel when I enter the room, and what is the lasting vibe I want to leave behind. Fourth skill, social calibration. Well, we all have that experience that whenever we go to a room, some people are just being vibing in the group very effortlessly, like they are just mixed up with them. And this is called the social calibration. It is not about being loudest in the room, it is about being in tune with the energy of the room. This needs the social awareness and self regulation. The people with attractive personality are using these traits very effortlessly. Like they will modify their tone, their energy, their approach depending on the situation where they are, and slowly and steadily they start to lead the conversation. What you need to do is firstly scan the energy of the room, whether it is emotional, whether it is bold, whether it is warm, whether it is enthusiastic. Secondly, match your vibe, your energy with the room. Like if the room is enthusiastic, then show your enthusiastic self. If the situation is a bit emotional, then show the empathy. Thirdly, start to lead the conversation. Like attractive people not just do the conversation, they wave the conversation according to their own direction. Number 5, communication. Now, on the topic of communication, most of the people suggest to ask the question, and this is true to a certain extent. Like you can be served as a friendly and casual person if you ask the question, but here's the truth: you can't question others like you are interviewing someone. What's your name? What you do? What your father do? Do you have siblings? Where you live? And so stuff. Please don't do this. Attractive people don't just carry forward the conversation, they wave the conversation like stories. They remember small things like a piece of information, a small joke, a small compliment, and they use them back later effortlessly. If you remember the small things now, then these things will make them feel seen, observed, noticed, and considered, and this just make them feel important and special. So here's how you can do this. So firstly, be present at the conversation. Like if you don't be present at the conversation, how you will be remember small things and how you make them feel good and remembered, right? So firstly, be present at the conversation. Secondly, pay attention to the small information, small things, and small gestures. Like it could be joke, it could be compliments, it could be piece of information. Thirdly, remember the threads from the past chats and reintroduce casually. Like if someone has told you that their pet is not well, then if you are meeting them currently, ask about their pet. Like, is it feeling good? Is he taking pills? People may forget about the conversation, but they will always remember how you make them feel. Coming to point number 6, use the vulnerability. Attractive people don't just know how to share, they know what to share, when to share, and why they are sharing. They aren't emotionally dumping or fishing for the validation. They are not even oversharing it. Instead, what they do is they use vulnerability as the bridge to connect the person, not as the burden. They share stories which are real, which are safe, and most importantly, intentional. They don't share the pain to rescue from it. They just share the truth to connect with each other. They share the safe stories, the safe vulnerabilities. Vulnerability isn't about winning or losing. It's about showing up and being seen when you have no control about your outcome. And reason behind this work is vulnerability invites the empathy, and empathy can really make the connection way more deeper than any surface level charm ever will. Here's how you can use it smartly. So firstly, show the stories that reflects the real growth and improvement, not just the open wounds. Like, share some stories where you have done some work, done some improvement, where you have learned something, you have showed the courage, and you have gracefully handled the situation. Secondly, talk about how you felt instead of what happened and what was wrong and what you felt as a wrong thing. Here's the format you can try. So, firstly, state your sentence, the story, what happened in your life. Then, you need to do is state what you felt at that time, what was the emotion, what you were feeling at that time. And lastly, give the conclusion and try to leave at the high note. Like, give the conclusion which shows the growth, the improvement, and also try to show the lesson what you learned. So that's all from my side, and I hope that this will help you in enhancing your social skill and interpersonal skill and overall success. And let's meet in another video. Till that, bye bye.